Good morning, folks. Good morning. This is Magoo, and welcome to the channel. It's Wednesday, 7:20-ish a.m. On this Wednesday morning, and I want to dive right into our watch list that we've been watching, which is Sunday's watch list that I post every Sunday night before the market opens on Monday. So far, we have been having a phenomenal week. Things are looking really good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off the watch list today with some of the winners that some of you might have taken based on watching the video. I'm going to dive right in, and we're going to start with Workhorse, WKHS. As you can see, this is a weekly chart. These are weekly candles. For those of you that are new to the channel, what I usually do every week is I draw my support and resistance lines based on the previous week's high and low candle. So as you can see here, 11.9, this is the previous week's high. The previous week's high was $20.79, drawn right here, and the previous week's low was $16.52, drawn here. If the price is in between the high and the low is resistance, the low is support, okay? And what I usually like to do is I usually like to play the break of the weekly high. Now, let's go to a shorter term time frame. I'm just going to go right, I'm going to dive right into that minute chart, and I am going to take you to when this happened and what we did yesterday in the live room. I also moderate in a live room, and you can hear the trades live as we take them, and you can hear us coaching you through the trade, showing you areas of support and resistance as the trade goes on. So for those of you who might have an interest in that, please just email me or comment below, and I'll get you that information. Okay, so this is what we did. Workhorse, as you can see, this was at 9:49 a.m. I usually do not like to trade the first 10-15 minutes of the trading day, even 20 minutes. I usually like to wait, let things settle, and see where they play out from there, okay? The first break on Workhorse on the last week's high of $20.79 happened at 9:49 a.m. Now, I did not take the trade there. What I usually like to do is, especially on the very first break, I like to see that it breaks, maybe consolidates a little, makes the resistance become support, and then I take the trade, folks. Okay? So in this case, what I did was Workhorse broke on the 9:49 candle. I did not get in. As you can see, it pulled back a little bit. It held, and then it broke out again. On the second breakout, I marketed order right in. Okay? As a matter of fact, my price was $20.83, okay, that I got in. I actually marketed ordered in. I didn't even limit order. As soon as I saw this happening, I didn't want to miss the trade by taking the time to put in a limit order, so I got in immediately, and it was a good thing that I did. As you can see now, folks, soon as Workhorse broke the 2079 area, 2079 now becomes support. Now, if Workhorse were to come back completely down, it's up to you if you want to get out or not, okay? I usually like to get out right away. I give it maybe a little bit of room, but I'm very calculated and I'm very conservative. I don't like to give back money, okay? I preserve my capital as much as possible, and if it doesn't work out, folks, I just move on to another trade. I don't hope and pray, and that's not what I do, hoping and praying that the stock is going to go in my direction. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. I get out and I move on to the next trade. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, if you keep that and if you trade that way, I'm promising you, you will be successful in the long run, and you will stay in this business a lot longer than most people do when they blow up their accounts. Okay, so we took Workhorse. It ran absolutely beautifully. Along the way, we did take some profit on Workhorse. I was worried as soon as it got down here that it was going to break again, but Luckily, it never did. As you can see, Workhorse now played beautifully. Let me just zoom out a little bit. And I'll take this part here. Workhorse, soon as it broke out, here you have a higher low, okay? Another higher low, another higher low. I mean, this thing just kept on making higher lows. It ran all the way up to $22.79. We were still in the trade, and as soon as it got to about $22.79, it started to break down. Obviously, a little bit of exhaustion risk, and we started taking some profits along the way. We did extremely well. However, I am still holding a position in Workhorse. I'd say a decent position still in the company. Usually when a stock breaks a weekly high for the first time, it tends to run. It's broken an area of resistance, but again, I like to put some money back in my pocket. It makes me feel good. And then what I like to do is I like to hold a little bit and see what happens the next day. Okay, so beautiful trade on Workhorse. Those who took it with me, congratulations. Those who still holding it, congratulations. It looks like it's up in pre-market, so things are looking very good for Workhorse. Okay, now moving on to the next winner, which, by the way, I did not take both these trades. They happened during the afternoon time, and I was busy eating. Usually I don't trade the lunch hour. I usually, take a little bit of a break and refresh, and then come back around 1:30, 2 p.m. into the room so I can start moderating again. But Draftkings, DKNG, what a beautiful, beautiful break here. Let me show it to you. As you can see, folks, look what happens. You see how Draftkings at 12:34 a.m. touched this candle here? It literally, 45.50 was the resistance. That was last week's high. It got to 45.51, just 1 penny over it. And look what happened. It pulled back. It came back up, consolidated a little, and there you go. Take the trade. Okay? Almost identical to the Workhorse. How it broke a little, came back, reclaimed, and broke. And then it was off to the races. Draftkings, as you can see, it just kept on marching upward. Absolutely phenomenal trade. I did not take it. It was on the watch list as of Sunday. And those of you that did pay attention and were able to capitalize on this, well, you're going to be greatly rewarded. It's doing very, very well. In pre-market, it's up to $47.50 right now at 7:26 a.m. Obviously, anything can happen in pre-market. It could come down. But as of right now, Draftkings is looking absolutely phenomenal. And congratulations to those who did take advantage of that. Next on our list is good old UPS. We've been watching this thing. Mark, if you're listening to this, congratulations. I'm sure you probably took the trade. And as you can see, UPS did break out here. Let me just zoom in. And here you have it, folks. As soon as it broke out, what did it do? Pushed back down, reclaimed, consolidated, pushed back down, wasn't ready yet, reclaimed, but it just consolidated right here in this area, which the area was 168.22, okay? So, if I was monitoring this stock, as you can see, once it starts doing a little bit of this and dancing around above the support area, it should start to go. If I would have taken this trade, to be honest with you, I probably would have exited this trade as soon as it broke this candle here's low of 168.07, okay? And I would have kept my eye on it and watched it. But again, I wouldn't have gotten back in this trade unless it broke that candle's high right there. That candle's high was 168.44, okay? And as you can see, Soon as it broke the 168.44, which was the second stage of resistance on a short-term time frame, look at these massive 2 candles that came in play. Okay, this violently went up. So as you can see, it danced around this area, broke the support. Support again became resistance, came back down. But look at this, folks. You have to pay attention to this. Now, obviously, this takes time. I've been doing this for 20 years, but you have to pay attention to this. Did you see what UPS did? Here, it got down to 167.90. It pushed up, came back down, but look what it did on this candle. It made a higher low. You have to pay attention to those things, okay? Because when a stock is putting in a higher low, it's basically changing its trend, okay? It doesn't want to keep going down. If it were to keep going down, what it would do is it would make a lower high, okay? In this case, for example, here, as you can see, the stock went on this candle here at 11:49, 168.36, came back down, made a lower high. So what's the trend? Obviously, the trend is to the downside, but not here, okay? So it worked its way up. For those of you that are in UPS, congratulations. If you're still holding UPS, great. It has not broken the support area, but again, please keep an eye on this area. As you can see, this is the support as of right now. I'm not sure where this thing's going to open in pre-market, but as of right now, it's looking like a good trade. And folks, if some of you took money on this trade, there's nothing wrong with putting money in your pocket, okay? I usually put some money in my pocket, and if the trade works and it's broken the weekly high and it stays above, well, you know what? I keep some of the position. See what happens the next day. But at least I put some money in my pocket, okay? I like putting money in my pocket, and I hope everyone else does as well, okay? So those were the 3 winners that broke the areas that we were looking at. Workhorse, Draftkings, and UPS. And congratulations to those who are still in it and took advantage of that. Again, another stock on our watch list, as you can see. Let me go to the weekly high, okay? It's AMD. Again, AMD's having an inside week, hasn't done anything, did not break the high, did not break the low, inside week. So we're still waiting on AMD. Let's see the other one, Apple, okay? AAPL. What's happening with Apple? Inside week, okay? Has it broken the high? No. Has it broken the low? No. It's an inside week. What do? Sit on your hands. Be patient, okay? Wait. Patience pays, folks. I am telling you, okay? Next, Twitter. TWTR. Here's a weekly chart. What's it doing? Inside week. It's inside the high and inside the low of the previous week. In order for Twitter to move, what does it have to do, folks? It has to break this candle's high, okay, of $45.18. If it doesn't break it, guess what? It's not going anywhere. So why take a trade that's not going anywhere? You want to be in things that are moving, okay? You don't want to be in things that aren't moving. So if a stock is not moving and it's not going in the direction that it's supposed to be after breaking a resistance or even a support, you have to wait. Just be patient. That's what it's all about, okay? Last but not least is Chewy, CHWY. Again, Chewy is trying to break, but check this out, folks, so you can really see the resistance here. These are weekly candles, correct? So the previous week's high was $65.20. Look what Chewy got to, $65.10. Only 10 cents away from last week's high. What did it do? It pulled back, okay? So we have our eye on Chewy. Let's see if we can get a nice break of $65.20. But if we can't, folks, guess what? We don't take the trade. Okay, I just want to review real quick NIO, NIO. Tell you a little bit about what's going on with NIO. Yesterday, NIO did report earnings, reported some great earnings. Things are looking great for NIO. Though people that were short NIO thinking that this thing was just going to go down, they are going to get squeezed. They're going to get squeezed like there is no tomorrow today. You know, when a stock has this much momentum, this is a daily chart, okay? It's almost like a Tesla. You know, Tesla had so much momentum behind it that no matter what they threw at Tesla, it just kept going up. But again, what I did do, because earnings is something that I usually don't ever play, and I don't usually like to hold through earnings, but I've been holding NIO since this September, October area of $20, $21. And for those of you that have been with me on this trade, oh wow, it's been an absolutely phenomenal ride. Now, don't think I haven't taken some profits along the way. I have, folks, okay? But I've also bought some of these dips. I added more here on NIO on 11.10 when it dipped and found the support, as you can see on the last week's low of $38.11. So, you know, I take some of the profit, I hang on to it, but I still have a very nice core position in NIO. Now, yesterday what I did do, and this is for more advanced traders, because I'm long NIO, I wanted to protect my overall investment in NIO just in case the earnings report didn't do well. So what I did was I bought some put options on NIO in order to hedge my bet. Now, obviously today I'm going to lose on those put options, but it's nothing compared to what I'm going to make. It's almost like buying insurance, folks, okay? So I bought some insurance on NIO just in case it would dip down, but guess what? I'm so happy. We are up in pre-market on NIO. We also had an amazing report from Credit Suisse upgrading its target price on NIO to $60 a share. So, amazing company, amazing stock. Congratulations to those who are in. And mind you, I am not here to tell you to buy NIO. I'm not here to tell you to sell NIO. I'm not telling you to hold NIO. Folks, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. I'm just trying to give you some of the knowledge that I have. I've been trading for a long, long time. I do this for a living, and I just love what I do. I hope these videos are helping you all. Again, folks, have a safe day today, and trade safe, trade conservatively, and most importantly, be patient. And if I ask you anything you can do to help me with this, you know, share this with your friends, share this with your family members, and please, if you could, please subscribe to the channel. It really works and really helps me out putting this free information out there for everyone. Okay? Have a great day, folks. Enjoy your trading day.